Welcome back to our third installment of Akshon Recap. As always, we'll be touching on a variety of topics within the esports community and highlighting some of the most notable stories. For our first story of the day, Team 123, which formerly featured the likes of Cruz and Snilo on their roster, have disbanded with their Overwatch Contenders EU spot, transferring over to Mosaic. The first season of Overwatch Contenders NA-EU in 2018 kicks off on March 5th with a prize pool of over $180,000 up for grabs, and a chance for players to impress Overwatch League teams looking to pick up a player or two for the mid-season. On the other side of the world, the second generation of Lunatic-Hai, which made their debut in the fourth season of Apex, disbanded on January 19th with their spot in the upcoming Contenders Korea being transferred to Team Element Mystic. Even with the loss of the two-time champion roster to the Overwatch League, this version of Lunatic-Hai proved that they could still compete with the best teams in Apex despite having such an inexperienced roster. In light of this news, players such as the renowned Genji user Who Are You and the equally talented DPS Nene have entered the free agent market. Per sources close to the players, some have already been approached with offers from Western organizations who have expressed an interest in acquiring some of the best Overwatch talent Korea has to offer. If you follow the Overwatch League, you may be aware that the Shanghai Dragons are struggling to keep up with their competition as seen during the first 2 weeks of the league, with not a single win to their name and the team being positioned at the bottom of the rankings. As stated during the Media Day event, the team ownership is open to recruitment, and as per sources, they've already begun actively approaching some prospective players in Korea, in addition to evaluating potential native Chinese talent. We will be investigating the potential player signings over the next few months, leading up to the mid-season Overwatch League signing period, and keep you guys up to date with our findings. Next up, we'll discuss a title we don't really touch upon too much, but Heroes of the Storm made headlines this week after Blizzard announced on Monday that the aptly named Heroes of the Dorm, the official Collegiate HOTS Championship, will be making a return in 2018 in partnership with TESPA. Participation in Heroes of the Dorm will be available to full-time students in any college across Canada and the United States. This year, matches will be broadcast weekly on both Twitch and MLG thanks to a new partnership with Raycom Sports. If you want a chance to represent your school and a piece of the $500,000 in scholarship money, signups have opened up and will close on February 5th. Now, have you ever wanted to embark on a career in the esports industry? If you have a comprehensive understanding of League of Legends and experience working in data analytics, Team Liquid is looking to hire not one, but 2 junior data analysts to remotely assist their NA LCS team this season. Note, a high solo queue rating is preferred. As for Overwatch, do you consider yourself to be a meme master? If the answer is yes, the Philadelphia Fusion are in the job market for a meme specialist who will assist the team with production of graphics, digital assets, and of course, memes. Requirements include a proficiency in web design CMS, knowledge of social media marketing, and a love for Overwatch. On the business end, Fusion are also looking to hire a marketing coordinator and a sponsorship manager. With the Overwatch League underway and the LCS franchising in full swing, teams have begun to really push for more of their own original content and expand the influence of their brand. If you've ever wanted to work in the esports industry, now's a great time to get your foot in the door. After speaking with industry professionals such as team owners, developers, and casters, all of which advocate for aspiring individuals to start building their portfolio by creating their own content, even if no one sees it, ranging from starting a YouTube channel, creating a blog, or even hosting your own podcast. The key is to simply start making something. This very well could be what sets you apart from other applicants pursuing the same position, as it gives teams insight to your capabilities, previous work, and passion for esports. In PUBG, developers have gone through tens of millions of data logs to pinpoint players who've been breaking the terms of service and abusing cheats, and are dishing out justice in the form of permabans to over 100,000 accounts. In a blog post, the game developers wrote, "We recently discovered a new pattern of cheats in action. We were able to identify over 100,000 instances of a new pattern related to the use of a cheat, and now we have confirmed that it was clearly an attempt of compromising our game. We are looking into adopting a new solution to detect and ban more cheaters, and we have been continuously strengthening our security systems." Aside from dealing with cheaters, PUBG Corp will be applying and testing the following changes to the blue zone over the next few days. First, they've slightly decreased the waiting time of the blue zones in the mid to late phase of a match. Next, they've decreased the shrinking speed of the blue zones in the mid to late phase. During this phase, blue zones will now move at a slower speed, and the travel time of blue zones has slightly increased due to this change. And lastly, they've increased the damage per second of the last blue zone. That's all for this installment of Akshon Recap, and we'd like to take a moment to thank you, our viewers, for all the positive responses and feedback you've been giving us on improving and maintaining this new series. As always, if you're interested in seeing other videos, be sure to click something around the screen. Otherwise, click the action icon and subscribe, or hit that notification bell to stay up to date with the latest uploads. Otherwise, if you have something to say and wish to join the conversation, be sure to check out our Discord, along with all the other news stories are all available in the description of this video. This has been Darren from Akshon Esports, and see you next time.